So the Vajra Master, Venerable Lama Tobden, want you to know that the benefit of this stupa, you must know and you must learn from Lama, Venerable Lama Tashi and Lama Didorje. However, this is the conclusion of the stupa consecration. I am marking as auspicious, say few words related to the auspiciousness of the completion of the stupa in Dallas KTC Sangha. He would like to thank you for the Dallas KTC Sangha and Lama, even though they came from far away, Tibet, long way, and a day and night they change. However, they felt that a student and a Lama are very team up, very close each other, team up working. They noticed that they are very sincere and devoted to the Buddha Dharma. And that makes them so comfortable and happy. I think he's talking about overall our service or overall how we are our activities with them. He would like to thank you for all of what you all are doing, sincerely and harmoniously. What you're doing make them happy, and for that he would like to thank you for everybody. Generally speaking, Dharma has all kinds of aspects. It is a vast subject, I mean, big subject, and therefore depends on what particular part of the subject we are talking about. So particularly Dharma is a vast subject, as I mentioned. We are not going to talk about general. We are going to talk about specifically stupa. To build the stupa and the significance of stupa, I would like to say a few words. For thousands of years, there is a tradition, stupas, all over the world. And particularly, you can see still in India, holy place India, Bodh Gaya Stupa, and Ashoka Stupa in Varanasi, some of you saw it. And particularly consolidate all kinds of stupa into 8 types of stupa, and particularly, and that particular subject, 8 types of stupa, we are talking about one of them. So the where these 8 stupas originated, first is Buddha's birth, represents Buddha's birth when he born in this universe.
Therefore, the telephone songs to the Tauti gas ascending on the trouble goes on. Songs to the Tauti, the gas Latin, you could say the Latin and the song to children.
The Chungchung Chuitim means enlightenment stupa, the perfection of liberation or the enlightenment itself, Buddhahood. So that particular was a Buddha achieved enlightenment underneath the Bodhi tree. That's one of them. Second stupa is built in Varanasi, where some of you went with me last time. This is called Turning the Wheel of Dharma, and he has 5 disciples. So that's the second stupa, Turning the Wheel of Dharma stupa. Oh, Third stupa is called subdued or conquered Maras. Overcome all obstacles, negative forces. And it's called a victorious stupa. Third. Third stupa is called Yingdom. Is Sangha had a division. One group is doing something else, other group is against the other group. So the Buddha bring together and it become oneness. And they built a stupa called harmonized, and their Sangha is no longer have any problem, anybody. All harmonized stupa. The fifth one is Namjal Chuiti. Namjal Chuiti represents the longevity. Those who are involved with Dharma activity, in order to benefit the countless sentient beings, they need a longevity. For the longevity, this is called Namjal Chuiti, and the fifth type of stupa. And the next one is the took place in when Buddha went to Mahaparinirvana. It is called Nyangin Chuiti or Nyangin Devi Chuiti. So it's a Buddha went to Mahaparinirvana stupa. And you're wondering what type of stupa, what we build here is the second one, Buddha's enlightenment, perfection of altruistic bodhicitta. I think Texas and Dallas need a lot of compassion. That I added. So what the stupa contains is the representative of Buddha's body, speech, mind, pill, and representative of Buddha's body, speech, mind, statue, text, and stupas. All they represent on Buddha's body, speech, mind within insight. That's this stupa. On top of that, we have a relics and a blessing substance, holy substance, dating back to thousands of years or few hundred years, like a time of Milarepa or the great Mahasiddhas. All the blessings and substance are installed, means it's already inside the stupa. It brings a blessing energy and many, many miles around this area.
tene jetong cheting de yimbu de lu ba gu chi ka de wa de sen tene jetong ta temba ka de nga so nya go yu ma de tene di ge tene de ka de ji si de lu ba
the one of the representative of the stupa is represents the doctrine of the Buddha Shakyamuni is continuing. And another, what it represents also is the appreciation what the Buddha 2,500 years ago, what he done, we appreciate and build the stupa is a sign of appreciation towards the Buddha, what he done for all mankind.
tene ta de cheting de jetong pen yang da yin na tene ta cheting dongbo yimba bo dong tene yinga ge ne ka sa ta de le che jino lo che la so ba mo ge de wa zi ba dong de ma yi ba chi pa ga yin dao de ga wi ji se yong zi ba la so ba de so so ma de tene ta se na ba de me ba to ye
We accumulate a merit enormous by participating, sponsoring, donating your last dollar, and especially Lama asks you, can you get, how much is $5, $10? Can you afford it? You heard that, some of you, because if you are around me, if you are patient enough to around me, you probably heard that. So you are contributing and accumulating merit, and what Lama mentioned is no questions that you are sponsoring and donating money and working and building, but also just appreciate what those people and the Lama doing and did. Just simply you appreciate, you have nothing to do with it, but you appreciate, you also benefit because you appreciate them.
tene de ma yi ba jetong ta de cheting ge tene
Correct.
cheting ge ko ra ko ya dong tene che da cheting la cao cao wa dong de ma yi ba de cheting ge nian dao da de so chong ma de che ba bo so jia la so ba de so chong ma la tene che ta ba de sa ma pe de tene so ji gen do ji de mo bo che ge mo bo che sam do se
And on top of that, that the surrounding four directions of the stupa, even insects and living beings will be blessed and benefit, not to mention those who are doing prostrations and circumambulating or praying in front of the stupa or maintaining or planting flowers around the stupa, making paths nice, which is one project that I have still in my heart that I would like to done. All of those will be accumulated merit, and all the insects and come to contact the see the stupa, feel the energy, they all benefits. Without knowing, without any intention, they benefit. It's mentioned in benefit of stupa text.
tene de jian ta che no ma ko ra ja da na so le ka so ma chao so ma le si ta tene le ka chao so ta de nga so tene chong ko ku so ta da ta le tene mo a la ji bu ka sa la tene che sa je tong ro se ji tong je na pen tu ba shu je so de ta zo ma lu da de ba de ma yi ba tene chen tong de le de chong ma de chi yi wa de de ma tene ni ba shu je so ji ya de
So today we will have, in a moment, we will have final ceremony called dedication to the stupa. And during that time, you dedicate all the merit that each one of we accumulate, merit. We dedicate to all 6 realms of the living beings, do a ritual. 6 realms of the sentient being benefits, and no one excluded, all included. If you can do that, then the benefit is enormous. In other words, it's a big 3 prostration.
Oh, that is my teacher. That ndana ni nga so choma de chudu da lo da chayo on the chudu he je de choma la tene maung pa la che maung me chik chel 집 대지된 맨데 아통인데 거 뭐 기억이
Then Lama, final conclusion, he says, we all connected with the through Dharma. So therefore, we do aspiration prayer that health, wealth, and prosperity, because we made a connection, meeting together here, and it's a continue, it will grow and never damage our connection to the Stupa project. And can you want to make offering? Come. That's her one. Oh, he says health, wealth, and longevity for everybody.
두더지